Hello and welcome to this live session, which is the very first live session for this week. And as you know, Mondays are usually very slow trading days, very crawly days. Not much of data is available to us for Monday. Okay, so we are just quickly going to look into a few pairs and see what we have waiting for us. Okay, but if you are joining for the very first time, as usual, please as you are in the live trading room, click on the settings buttons right here, move on to the quality tab, ensure that you have your video quality set to the 480 pixel so you can have a better view at your end. All right, let's look into the Forex Factory economical calendar as usual to see those high impact news events that are scheduled for today, being Monday. We did that already as of last week, where we saw that there was no high impact news event scheduled for today, being Monday. All right, this is the economical calendar. Good morning, Sir Paul. Good morning, Pilot. Good morning, Raj. I know those are most of the active names here. All right, this is a Monday. We don't really have any high impact news event scheduled for today, so the market should move normally, except if there is any economic event happening that is not scheduled. Otherwise, looking into the calendar, there is no high impact news event for today. All right, let's go back to the live trading room, then into the charts and conduct our analysis. I would like to begin with the American dollar against the Japanese yen today. Let's see the monthly time frame. We are going to move from top to bottom. All right, from the monthly time frame to the 1 hour time frame. All right, let's be able to decide what directional bias is best for us to trade the American dollar against the Japanese yen. All right, this is the monthly time frame. As you can see, we had a triangle formation here. That triangle leg is still there, although I have seen in several forums where people try to draw their patterns based on what they want to see. Well, I believe they might be right because there is nobody that is totally wrong and no one is totally right. But you just need to be careful whenever you are drawing your levels of support and resistance or any pattern. You have to be real. Okay, you don't need to draw to suit what you want to see. You have to be real. You have to be accurate with your lines, even though price is not perfect, but you just have to be accurate with your lines. All right, in the monthly time frame, most people have tried to draw their trend lines from that low connecting this point. Let me take out this line so we can get a clearer picture. To take out this first, then this one. Okay, all right, this is what I have seen most people drew on their charts. Okay, in fact, this is what they have drawn. All right, believing that this is the first bounce, this is the second bounce, this is the third bounce. Okay, well, you might be correct if price push in your direction, but you need to know that you were not accurate with your line around in here. You only drew your line to touch that possible bouncer zone. If you want to be accurate, you need to keep your line where it's supposed to be, right there. Okay, again, this line is not really valid in my opinion because there is no trend. There is no established trend. Price pushed from here on to the upside. That is one swing, came back down on the retracement. The second push did not quite take out the previous swing high. That's it. This is another high. All right, from there on we saw another push back down. So there is actually no trend. Okay, what you should be seeing is what has been going on around in here. See what happened. That little push from here on what has been going on. That is our major concern around in here. Again, if you are clicking on your buy button right there, do not forget that you have a level of resistance. That one there. Let me zoom in the chart. Okay, that line has held price so many times, making it a very strong line. Okay, that is a level of clear resistance. You should not be clicking on your buy button against that line. There is a level of resistance right there. All right, in as much as this level is not important to me, it's not good enough for me, I would like to just keep it as a triangle formation. Okay, it's a triangle formation, even though I agree that there might be a level right here. Let me try to bring back the other line, delete this one. Okay, there might be a level right here, this harmonic line, but price has not really come to retest that zone. It only bounced halfway. That is a trick that you must be careful about. But at any rate, if price breaks above this resistance zone, then fine, we'll continue looking for long opportunities. But for now, it is too risky to be clicking on your buy button against that level that has held price successively for several times. All right, enough of that. We are trading against resistance here. Let's see the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, this channel did not quite hold price. In fact, it seems price gave us a breakout pullback. Okay, let's look at that. It seems price, this was the first bounce right here. Second one, this was a fake breakout, so that level was still there. Then we got that weak breakout pullback, and I think a continuation move there, but that was really a very weak line. So the best right now is to take this double top, this double top in the chart is the best level of resistance right now. These two levels coming in confluence with that monthly level that I was talking about is the best level of resistance. So we'll be watching to see price reaction around that level of resistance for the American dollar against the Japanese yen. That is where we have our eyes on watching this chart. Let's see the daily time frame. The daily time frame, price is trading close to that area. That's the level we're talking about. You can see those two bounces. If we find any reaction around that zone, then we'll be looking to trade. Even within this daily chart, you can also find that we had what looked like a channel. Okay, but not a very reliable pattern, not a strong one. The market opened with a gap because of the elections in Japan. Let me delete these lines. You can clearly see that gap right there because of the elections in Japan. Probably the market is coming back to close that gap. So in the 1 hour time frame, we had a counter trend line. That's the counter trend line. Price gapped up as the market opened, and it seems we are coming back to retest the counter trend line. This is support right here. Okay, like I said, we are not interested in going long, so we are not interested here. There is no valid trading setup in line with our core trading strategies, and there is no major entry based on the aggressive approach. So what is our line of action, our course of action for the American dollar against the Japanese yen? Well, we need to keep our eyes on the daily time frame, watching this key level of resistance to see what type of price reaction we are going to get off this pair for now. Okay, so today nothing to trade here. Be careful going long because resistance is just ahead, so you don't want to buy against that level of resistance. All right, that is basically it for the American dollar against the Japanese yen. So let's move into other charts, especially those pairs that we were involved in, to see what we have.